And if you cannot find a legal ride in a legal vehicle to get from Wichita to here, you call your bondsman with a mama bail bonds and you tell her that they're going to lose some money if you don't show up.
All right, everyone, buckle up because today we're watching a case that's been dragging on for over a year, and it's a masterclass in courtroom patience and frustration. We've got Mr. Hernandez, who pled no contest to DUI and marijuana possession back in March of 2025, but has yet to complete the mandatory drug and alcohol evaluation. From miscommunications about court dates to repeated continuances, this case is a roller coaster of procrastination meeting judicial persistence. The judge is calm, firm, and clearly fed up, while Hernandez tries to explain himself. Stick around because the way this plays out is going to leave you shaking your head and wondering why some people think the legal system is negotiable.
On the record, State of Kansas versus Luis Roberto Hernandez, where
start your video, Luis.
Counsel, please announce your appearances.
Sorry, Your Honor.
May
No
it
problem.
court, the state appears by Jill Gillette, County Attorney.
Richard Paul on behalf of Mr. Hernandez, who appears by Zoom at a separate location than counsel, and there he is, Your Honor.
How does he wish to proceed, Mr.
Your Honor,
Paul?
we're set for sentencing today. I spoke with Mr. Hernandez, and he was scheduled for tomorrow to get his drug and alcohol evaluation, and it didn't. And then he called my office and realized that court wasn't when he thought it was today. So, Judge, I know we've continued this a couple of times. I know that there was a failure to appear beforehand. Mr. Hernandez is well aware of all that, but I'm asking for a continuance, Your Honor.
Mr. Hernandez, you entered pleas of no contest to DUI, possession of marijuana on March 4th of 2025. Almost a year ago, I told you to get the alcohol and drug evaluation. Are you hearing me, Mr. Hernandez? Start your audio and video.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. March 4th, alcohol and drug evaluation ordered. Sentencing was set for April 29th of 25. April 29th of 25, you didn't have your evaluation, so we set it over. July 1st.
Here's the setup. Hernandez is appearing by Zoom, and his attorney explains that he misunderstood the court dates. Already, we're seeing one of the most common themes in courtroom drama, miscommunication. The judge is taking no chances, reviewing prior continuances, bond forfeitures, and the long history of missed deadlines. For viewers, this is a perfect example of why compliance with even small court instructions is critical. Every missed evaluation, every delay, isn't just an inconvenience. It adds costs, frustration, and can impact the final sentencing. Notice the judge meticulously outlining the timeline. This is procedural precision at its finest.
To 2025. We ended up having a bond forfeiture hearing. Judgment granted against defendant and bondsman to be included as costs in the case. August 20th of 25. The bondsman talked to me into giving me more time to try to get you here. Maybe the county attorney did that. October 14th of 2025. Sentencing was reset to November 25th. You were ordered to contact your attorney and get your drug and alcohol evaluation. November 25th of 25, you were here with Mr. Paul. And we had to continue this again to today because you did not have your alcohol and drug evaluation. Here it is, January 13th, 2026, no drug and alcohol evaluation. Now you strike me as a pretty intelligent, responsible kind of guy. What in the world is keeping you from getting that alcohol and drug evaluation?
It was just a simple misunderstanding on the court dates, and that's all it was.
Well, regardless of when you thought the court date was, you should have gone out the next day and made an appointment for your evaluation.
Yeah. Cause see, I thought that I thought that it was on the 15th is what I had down.
You thought the evaluation was on the 15th, or
No, I
what
thought that
was?
the court was on the 15th.
Well, you're focusing on one failure to appear, which is a big deal. But how about all these sentences that you kept showing up without an evaluation like you're doing today?
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of thinking, where are you right now?
Oh, I'm at home.
Where's home? What town?
Wichita, Kansas.
At this point, Hernandez tries to downplay the delays, calling it a simple misunderstanding. But the judge's response is sharp. This isn't about one missed date, it's about repeated failures over nearly a year. The drama here comes from the contrast between Hernandez's casual excuses and the judge's methodical, no-nonsense approach. For anyone watching, it's a lesson in accountability. Showing up isn't enough if you're not following through. You can feel the tension rise as the judge points out how many opportunities Hernandez has had to complete this evaluation, yet here we are, still waiting.
Well, I'm kind of thinking maybe I just need to put you in jail and make the evaluator come to you, because the evaluator probably won't forget to get the evaluation done. What do you think?
I think I'd have the evaluation done quicker than it would be with the jail.
I don't know. You've had since March 4th of 2025 and it's not done.
Yeah, well, see, that's all it was. It was just a day off. Like I said, I thought that the court was on the 15th,
Mr. Hernandez,
and that was just an honest mistake.
you're not
And
even
I
making
have no
sense.
excuses for that.
No, you don't. You have an appointment tomorrow to get the evaluation done. Did you say that, Mr. Paul?
No, I said he was going to have he was calling them tomorrow to get it. Judge, he's going through South Central, the Substance Abuse Center of Kansas. Judge, those people, they usually, what they do is when people call, if it's for an evaluation and it's a cash payment, they set those immediately. And then they get that immediately. Mr. Hernandez was going to have that done tomorrow, so he would have it in his mind ready for court on Wednesday. He was definitely misunderstood.
If I set this over to Wednesday, will it be done? I've never seen one get done like that.
Yes,
Judge,
because I called them.
They get them done. Luis, let me speak, okay?
Yes.
Judge, I've had them done in an hour before. I mean, they're right by my office. That's where I send all my clients, Judge.
What facility did you say that was? Substance
Abuse Center of Kansas, SAC.
You can get one done by Wednesday.
Now, pay attention to the legal stakes. Hernandez is under bond, and failure to complete his drug and alcohol evaluation could mean he faces jail time. The judge even suggests, perhaps jokingly but seriously, that maybe putting him in custody would guarantee compliance. This is a fascinating peek into judicial strategy. Sometimes the threat of immediate consequences is the only way to ensure action. For viewers, this is a clear example of how courts balance leniency with enforcement. The law is patient, but it isn't infinite, and repeated delays start stacking against you quickly.
Well, I would think so.
We can set this Friday on the PHC docket at the end.
Yeah, let's do that. That'd be Judge, he works. I'd rather do that than you order him to surrender.
We have two sinks coming on Friday at 2:30 and at 3.
How about 1 o'clock or 1:30? How about 1:30?
That's the PHC
docket.
docket.
All right, we'll put him on the PHC docket, and he will have that evaluation. And Mr. Hernandez, you will appear in the Greenwood County Courthouse for your sentencing. And if you cannot find a legal ride in a legal vehicle to get from Wichita to here, you call your bondsman with a mama bail bonds, and you tell her that they're gonna lose some money if you don't show up.
Oh no,
I'll drive
I'll
for
have
you.
a vehicle. The vehicle I'm in right now will get me there.
Well, you better have a valid license, and I'm sure Mr. Paul will say don't have
No,
it.
as you can see, I'm in the passenger seat.
Well, I'm telling you, here's what we're doing. I'm going to continue the $5,000 bond that you posted November 14th of the year 2024 with a mama bail bonds.
Here's where things get really interesting. Hernandez claims he'll call tomorrow to schedule the evaluation, and his attorney confirms it's a straightforward process that could even be completed within hours. But the judge is skeptical, and rightfully so. Think about this. How often do people underestimate deadlines, thinking, I'll do it later, and how quickly it snowballs? Drop a comment and let us know if you think Hernandez genuinely misunderstood the dates, or if this is just procrastination on a massive scale. Watching the back and forth, you can almost feel the tension building in the Zoom room.
You must be here at the Greenwood
You
County.
want to hang out? You're more
Is
than
this a
welcome.
Greenwood or a Butler County docket I'm on? You
Right.
will be here at the Greenwood County
I got about 10
Courthouse.
minutes. We can go out and have a smoke and chit chat.
You'll be here at, what time is that docket? Monday?
You got
Friday,
an update or
1:30?
something?
No,
Okay.
no, unless I decide to get
Missy, is this docket at 1:30?
Mhm.
Missy, 1:30?
1:30.
All right.
Yes,
You will
1:30.
be in Eureka, Kansas at the Greenwood County Courthouse Friday at 1:30. Now, that's just a few days from now. And you will have in your hands a drug and alcohol evaluation.
Uh-huh.
And if you do not have that, you're going to go to jail and you're going to sit there until we get that evaluation done.
All right. And what if I do have it? Which I'm
We'll
going
proceed
to.
with sentencing.
All right.
But Mr. Hernandez, we've played around here way too long. This is just totally ridiculous.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Like you said, over a year, me on a bond. Yeah, it is.
Mr.
All right.
Hernandez, let me do the speaking, please.
Okay.
I think you'd be better off if your attorney spoke for you, sir.
Yeah, I'll give him a call right now after I.
No, you just stop talking and let me talk on the record. All right. Mr. Paul, I think you've got this. Do the best you can.
I do, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
All right. We'll be in recess.
Thank you for your indulgence in not taking him into custody today. We appreciate that.
You're welcome. All right, Mr. Hernandez, you better leave the screen before you get into trouble.